Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping.
Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Monika After Story. I'm so glad you're here, Daniel. What should we do today? Well, I'm gonna do, or at least I'm gonna try to do what I originally wanted to do in the last episode. And by the way, I realized why the gifts that I gave her from the last episode didn't show up. They're underneath the tree. Because, you know, gift giving, the season of giving. It's supposed to be underneath the Christmas tree. It makes sense, though. Okay, let me see here. Okay, before you jump in on anything... let's see. Hey, hey, Monika. Hey, 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 Monika. Alright. So one new place I added was a place called the Bakery and the Cozy Cabin. I'm gonna see if I can go through all of these, so let's see. I guess we'll just head on down the line here. Alright, let's go, Daniel. Here we are. Let me know if you want to go somewhere else, okay? I probably will in just a hot second. So let's have a look-see. We have some nice pictures on the wall. And then, of course, some nice confectionery treats here and cakes. I quite like it. It's like we can take Monika on a romantic date to the bakery. Almost kind of reminds me of when I went with Darlene to a bakery and we kind of had lunch, dinner, something. Anyways, ignoring that. Let's see, where else? Okay. Oops, wait. Jeez, I'm trying to remember. Okay. I doubt there's gonna be anything Christmassy, you know, in the bathroom! Oh my... I did it! I didn't destroy my throat this time! Or the beach, or I don't know. How about in the bedroom? Anything in the bedroom? No. Oh, my hot chocolate is ready. You were making hot chocolate? Hold on a moment. Okay. Okay, guys, no. I don't want to leave her. Especially since, like I mentioned, I still feel terrible when I made her cry that one time. That she was scared and she didn't know what happened to me. Imagine just going to another room and then she comes back and she's like, huh, where are you? And then she just... Maybe I'm overthinking it a little, but yeah. So happy. Okay, next, I want to see what the Cozy Cabin is all about. I saw some pictures of it, but... Well, you know, a picture on Reddit can only do so much for you, so... Okay... Okay, just... We can talk about anything you like, Daniel. I see a bit of Satchley's artwork behind you. One of my favorite ones, too, especially because it has one of my favorite outfits for you. You know, the Valentine's Day one where she's handing you the chocolate and she looks all... You know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, stupid sexy Monika. You know what you're doing. I'm talking about how you lovingly feed us chocolate in a Valentine's Day picture and you're like, oh, I see that's what you like, huh? Like, okay, yes, I like chocolate, but... You got me so flustered I can't talk anymore. This is what you did to me, Monika! You got me so flustered I can't talk. Okay. Well, actually, let's see. Okay. Okay, we have like some kind of hillscape over here. Random paper ball thing. You know, considering how I don't like leaving paper on the floor or any kind of thing like that, it would kind of bother me, like, I just want to put this in the trash, especially since it's right next to what I assume is a trash can. But, of course, you could also say that that adds kind of a more realistic, homey feel to it. So we have some sunflowers here. Those were some of my mom's favorite flowers. I can't... This looks like it's one of the custom... Well, not a custom background, but one of the backgrounds that I've seen in every other DDLC mod that I've played. I can't quite tell what this one is. Well... You know, I think even if I changed her hair to have it more down, I don't know if that would let me see anything. Well, then again, it's just the ribbon, but... Location, location, location. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm kind of going through these all fast, but I just kind of want to get through and see, like, you know, especially with the update that they did to some of the locations for Christmas, I want to see them all. Okay, is the den gonna look any different? Okay, here we go. Yes. It matches my eyes. Your beautiful emerald eyes. I can stare into them forever. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we have like these sort of... like these holiday-themed pillows here. Kind of reminds me of like some of the ones my mom used to have. So we have the lights, and the clear lights. Well, I guess one funny story I can say. My aunt was a huge fan of like these clear lights. That was how she would decorate her Christmas tree. My mom, however, she liked the colored lights. She thought it was more pretty. And in a sense, I kind of thought that way too. I thought it looked a bit more lively that way. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the clear lights, but that was just how my mom and I preferred it. So, you know, it is what it is. And yeah, if you don't like the tree in the space classroom, even though you're gonna have to... I'm assuming you're gonna have to go back to it once the actual holiday event kicks in. You can enjoy this one as an alternative until then. Okay, hey, hey, Monika, hey, 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 Monika. Let's see, Den. Okay, we're gonna go to the Space Classroom 1. How's this one gonna look? Nice and simple. Nice and clean. Like Sully Pons says. So happy. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so we actually have like the same Christmas tree here, actually. We have this nice carpet, we have a wreath, and the colored lights, which will probably make my mom very happy to see. And then, of course, the mothership is still outside. I'm telling you, it looks like some of those tractor beams, kind of, that you see in like sci-fi movies. So it makes me think like, oh great, the mothership is here. So... okay. Next on the chopping block... okay, Space Room 2. How's that gonna look? I'd love to cuddle on the couch. Okay. So, kind of the same as with the Space Classroom 1. We have the wreath, we have the lights, we have the tree here. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can get a glance at some of these art pictures. I want to see the art pictures, please. It's for my movie film. Okay. Okay, we have Santa and maybe Rudolph? Let's see, Merry Christmas. Something that I can't read because it's too tiny for me. Or Feliz Navidad? Or Peace on Earth? Peace on Earth and goodwill to men. And then we have a whole bunch of like differently colored trees here. Okay. So it's kind of the same gist as the Space Classroom one, but obviously we have some added pictures here to kind of tie the room together. And then of course these little figurines of Santa and Rudolph, or generic reindeer on top of the piano. I can't really tell what this is. It looks like a stack of magazines or a newspaper. And that's just a green paper. It looks like a mini green screen. Okay. Next. We're gonna go to Space Classroom 3. I love the hardwood floors. Okay, now we can see probably the most differences here. We have like these kind of stick-on, or no, they're hanging snowflakes. I can barely see the little strings on there, but yeah, they're hanging from the window. I thought it was like some of those little decals that you can kind of stick on the window and just, you know, but anyways, let's see. We have some more of these like holiday-themed pillows. I can't quite see what that is. Of course, we have Merry Christmas. Okay. Let It Snow. Okay, we have a tiny, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say it's a tiny Christmas tree, but, well, from here it looks kind of small, and, okay, thanks, Monika. And then we have a picture of Santa in flight. We have a bow on the lamp here, hanging from the lampshade. We have these little decorations, these candles on the piano. Okay. Alright. What else is there? Well, we still have quite a few. Okay. I still don't know if I fixed the kitchen or not, so we'll see. We're either gonna go to the kitchen that has... what was I gonna say? That has all the lights on, or we're gonna go to the kitchen where I forgot to put in a new light bulb somewhere. A snack sounds nice. Well, I'm looking at a delicious Christmas cookie right in front of me. Okay. I had to do it. I just had to. Okay. We have these little bows on the hanging lights, and... oh, look, we have... we have, like, this little red towel here. Sounds kind of like what my aunt would do. She would kind of, like, color coordinate little decorations like that. We have some magnets. So in addition to the music notes, now we have some Christmas trees, some Christmas wreaths, a gingerbread man, and a cookie. A cookie. Yes, this is a cookie, apparently. No, it's a present. Silly Daniel. You cannot eat a present. Unless it's a present of cookies. Then you could eat it. Okay, let's see now. And, oh look, it's a little Quetzal with a Santa hat and a scarf on. Okay, and then we have some poinsettias. I want to say that these might be some poinsettias in kind of like a garland tinsel kind of thing. I don't know. Basically, you're just wrapping it around the window, and oh, look at, we have like Oh, it's snowing, and then we have like these little ice crystals here. Okay. And we have a Christmas-themed bowl, or some kind of container. And... okay, yeah. Wow, I think I mentioned how, like I said, if it were me, I would just love to sit in the kitchen and, you know, kind of like I am with Monika right now. You know, kind of like how I am right now, just, you know, maybe just chatting and relaxing and just enjoying a nice hot beverage. You know, just enjoying each other's company like this. Kind of like in this nice and cozy spot. You know, something like that. Okay. Let's see, I want to go... okay, let's see. Is this going to be the other kitchen that just doesn't have the lights on? Yes, it is! Okay, yeah, I think something might be up with this version. Because, see, we don't even have, like, there's nothing in the window. It's just a dark, empty void. We can just stare into the abyss. It is empty and cold. Oh no! No! Get it away from me! Okay, no. So, maybe I might even just I might even just delete this because it's not loaded in right. Well, as it is, I mean, it's already not loaded right because there's something off with the lights. But, yeah, now that I look at it and there's nothing in the window, I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Or at least that's not how the creators intended for it. This is how they intended for it. Okay, let's go to the old literature club. How's that gonna look? Okay, not very Christmassy, but then so happy. Then again, I don't know what you would really do. I do like this effect, though. It's currently 7 o'clock when I'm recording this, so... yeah, I'd guess you'd say that this is kind of accurate. It's like super dark out there, like there's no light whatsoever aside from the Christmas lights from my neighbor's house, but... where am I going to now? Oh, no. I thought the game froze there. Okay, let's see. Did we make the rooftop more festive? Nope. Well, I guess, yeah, what could we really do with it? And, well, I guess now that it isn't raining, we can take a good look at it. I must say, I rather like the way this looks. In fact, what was I gonna say? I think I saw, like, a custom background made for visual novels, kind of like this one was, so... oh, are the clouds moving? Oh my god, they are! That's so cool. Okay. And let's see, I promise that I'll try and spend some time in some of these locations. That way we can kind of have a nice change of pace. But like I said, Monika kidnapped me the episode before the last one and dragged me to the space classroom, so... yeah, you know what you did, Monika. You're like, aw, you shouldn't be. It's like, aw, shucks, it was nothing. Okay, well. Let's see here. And this one is very abstract. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Unis Anis Spiral? Okay, well. I basically call it the Mad Mod Hypno Screen stage. Or, well, location. And you're gonna see why. You're going to... or, let me see. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. Did it work? So happy. Stop calling me Granddad! I seriously... Well, I know I did it because I was just trying to be stupid and see, like, I wonder... You know, since she doesn't, like... Seriously! I'm starting to think that she does have a thing for... like... Stupid, sexy Monika. Imagine she's making this face and then she calls you, anything on your mind, Granddad? Like... what? No! Like, no! I just don't know why... Why is she okay with calling you Granddad, but if you try to make her call you, like, Dad, Daddy, Papa, or any of those... She's like, yeah, can you make me call you something a little more appropriate, thank you? You know, because I don't want to feel awkward. Well, why is it okay for you to call me Granddad? Like, why? Let's see. Well, I really want to go somewhere where we have some kind of Christmas decorations. Let's go with Space Classroom 2. I'll just hang out there for now. I'm pretty sure come Christmas Day, she'll kidnap me again and take me to the regular Space Classroom. So many books! So little time! Send the books! I bet no one's gonna get that. Yeah, because to be fair, I saw that on a picture of some kind of bootleg Optimus Prime toy. Who says that? Like, I mean, obviously those are words in the English language, but why would you... I don't think I've ever heard someone say, like, send the books! Like if they're ordering you to send the books. It just sounds like an incomplete sentence, but then... It's probably, like, translated from something weird. Okay, well... Oh, well... Okay. While that's on my mind, let me see real fast. I want to get us into the holiday spirit, kind of. As much as I like the way this dress looks on you, you know, we don't get to do this properly every day, so... We can make her a Christmas angel. She can be my Christmas angel. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, here we have the jacket. The pink jacket. We can make it so that she's getting ready for bed. Or she's gonna go out dancing and trying to seduce me with those eyes again. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, we're a little too late for Halloween. Okay, let's get her. So here's the blue Santa costume, as well as the regular Santa costume. And I guess since I'm kind of a sucker for tradition, and I'm gonna go with commercialism! Yeah, I think I explained why we have Santa in red and white. What kind of presents do you want? Monika, are you trying to... What are you trying to say? Yeah, I'm just wondering, like... When you say it like that, with that kind of inflection... It's almost like, what are you trying to get at here? Okay, confirm. Okay, well I guess for right now I'm kind of running the show here. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm gonna go with one of another story. I don't know if she's gonna tell me, or actually, you know what? Heart. I probably shouldn't be trying to run the show. I want to see what Monika has to say for Christmas, so... Okay, another song. Okay, let's see. This song reminds me a lot of my life. Before I found out it was all a game, I mean. Back then, I was always pushing myself so hard to stay on top. I never really had the time to sit back and think about things. It was always easy being the perfect student, you know, or at least the person everyone thought was perfect. Yeah, and... But then you came along and turned my whole world upside down. Now this here's the story all about how my life got turned upside down, so I'd like to take a minute to sit right there. I'm going to tell you how I became the princess of a town called Bel Air. I don't know. I can't rewrite that song on the fly, I'm sorry, that's the best I can do. I'm lucky that I can even start the rap off that way. I want to thank you again for helping me see the truth, Daniel. It wasn't easy at first, considering all I had to sacrifice, but I know it will all work out in the end. When you spend your time with me, I can't help but feel all my hopes and dreams will come true. There's actually a lot more I'd like to say about this song. Do you have time to listen to it now? For you, always. Alright! I should probably start by singing you the next part then. Okay. So, as you might imagine, it's not always easy being stuck in here, Daniel. I'm sorry, Monika, but if I could, I would just reach through this computer screen right now, take your hand, and just pull you right out, but that's not possible. I can't do it. I'm limited by the technology of my time. There's not a lot for me to do, nowhere for me to go, and it gets lonely whenever you're away. Okay, well I know this isn't... Well, normally I guess I would say oh come on Monika, we have all these other rooms you can go to, and you have books to read and whatever, but... If we're just playing the vanilla mod by itself, then... She's right, you know. She's literally just imprisoned, in a sense, in the space classroom forever and eternity. And yeah, when we're not here, I can only well, yeah, I guess I really can only imagine what it would be like for her. I try not to let it get to me, but when it does, I like to think back upon this song. It's crazy how a bit of music can turn things around when you're feeling down. Yeah. What was it? I think Cascada's album Perfect Day. A lot of the songs on there, well, except for Who Do You Think You Are, that song. I do not like that song. But for the most part, pretty much all the other songs on there, as one of the Walmart reviews called it, it's a bad mood breaker. It's just lively and it kind of cheers you up, just because most of the songs are upbeat and whatever, so, you know. And I think I would kind of like to say the same thing for Evacuate the Dance Floor. We don't talk about original me. In fact, I'm sure most people don't even know about the albums I'm talking about in question. But, yeah, case in point, mood can affect a person's mood. Music can affect a person's mood. That's why, like, for a while, certain songs used to also kind of make my mom angry and sad, because deep down I know she felt kind of alone. And she had just gotten divorced, and it was just sad, and she just couldn't listen to certain songs without kind of getting upset deep down. And I remember one time she was crying to some song I don't remember right now, and I even asked her, do you want me to change the radio? And she didn't say anything, she just shook her head, and it was hard for me to watch her crying like that. But, I mean, yeah, on the flip side, you do have songs that can kind of lift your spirits up. It's like this song is breaking down what was wrong in my life, and then tells me it's okay to let go of my problems. Or, like, I guess another song that kind of comes to my mind, and that's kind of been on my mind recently, is the All-American Rejects song, Move Along. You know, when all you gotta do is keep it strong, move along just to make it through. And even when all hope is gone, move along, move along. Like, basically, in a sense, like, don't let yourself fall into this hole where you feel like literally all hope is gone. Because once you do that, then it's almost like you've admitted defeat to yourself. You just have to kind of pull yourself up by your bootstraps, or however the heck that expression goes. Keep your head up high and just move along. Keep going forward and never look back at the past. Can't worry about what's behind you or what's coming for you further up the road, as they say. See, she kind of knows what I'm getting at here. Yeah, you can't really worry about what's behind you already, because that's all been said and done. Meanwhile, the future is not written, so I know there are people who are kind of afraid of like what the future might bring, me included, but it's like my aunt used to tell me, just live one day at a time. Don't worry so much about what tomorrow is going to bring, because tomorrow hasn't happened yet, and you don't know what's going to happen. Something good might happen, something terrible might happen, you don't know that. Like, well, I guess using kind of a sad example, January 20th was a day. It started like any other day, except when I got a phone call from my mother when she was like in pain and asking for me to come to her room and get her some pills to kind of make the pain stop, and how it just scared the hell out of me. And then, well, point being was, I didn't realize that day was going to be the last day that I would ever get to speak to my mom again, because that's when my aunt came and we called the ambulance, because it was just so terrible. I even remember how I made sure I got all her medications for her, and I told the paramedics, like, you know, here's her medications, she takes so many so often, please look at them, or tell the nurses to look at them, please, so that way she doesn't miss any. I knew that her doctor would be there, kind of, but still, I mean, I was just so worried about her. But, yeah, so I mean, case in point, though, anything can change. So, in a sense, you also kind of have to be, like, on your guard, I guess. I know it sounds kind of difficult, like, don't look back, don't worry too much about what's ahead of you, but always stay on guard, because you don't know what's gonna just jump out at you. But, I mean, in a sense, that is sort of the gist of it. But seriously, Daniel, I think there's some real merit to this line of thinking. Honestly, I think that there is too, and... oh, that's a new expression for her. Okay, I'm gonna let her explain what she thinks. Whatever your situation is, the fact is things are how they are, and there's no reason not to keep smiling. Now, I'm not telling you not to worry at all. Yeah, don't walk around like, everything's fine, I don't have to worry about getting food and getting to work tomorrow, and yeah, like, don't just throw all caution to the wind either. If I did that, I would have let the game run its course and I'd be forever stuck on my own by now. But at the same time, there's no sense in getting overly worked up about things you can't change. Yeah, and I don't know, well, I don't want to get too much into this topic, so I guess maybe I'm not going to say anything, but just know that there is some kind of a saying or mantra out there about accepting the things that you can't change and having the courage to accept them as they are. It's all about striking the right balance, I suppose. When you think about it, the ideas in here come strangely close to existential nihilism, don't they? You know, I guess so, from a certain point of view. You know, this idea that our lives really are absurd and the only thing we can do is, well, keep on keeping on. Yeah. Though, if you were to keep going, like in this next verse, okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Or, that sounds kind of bad. What am I saying? Okay, well, now it's kind of turning around. Then I'd say the meaning of the song isn't so much about nihilism as it is about hope. Yeah, that verse was like... it sounded kind of bad, but then all of a sudden it just kind of turns around, like when you accept that there is good with the bad, and... you know, so... and maybe that's what's important after all. Whether our lives matter or not, I want to believe there's a bright side of life, Daniel. But just so you know, I don't believe our lives really are meaningless. Whatever the truth is, maybe we could try to figure it out together. But until we do, we'll just have to keep smiling and not worry about whatever might come next. Yep. And as Eddie from Edda and Eddie said, just ignore it, you'll live longer. But, I mean, kind of trying not to joke aside, don't worry about it, yeah, because then, in a sense, you could probably, like, drive yourself crazy being all paranoid about what's gonna happen when it hasn't happened yet. So... and I mean, well, I kind of have to deal, or I've been kind of trying to get better at that myself, so... you know, I am working on it, so to say, so... I do recognize what she's trying to say, and... yeah, I'm trying to kind of get better at doing that myself. That way I'm not here worrying about whatever might come next, and so I can actually kind of try to greet the day with some more positivity. And not just think that, you know, everything's bad. Because when I lost my mom, it literally just felt like everything, like I lost everything. since my mom meant the world to me. So, but eventually after some time, things did start looking up. I started this channel and, you know, so it's just kind of sad that in a sense my mom isn't here to see what I have been able to accomplish. But then I suppose that I wouldn't have been able to find the motivation to try and do this if not for the circumstances to lead up to that point. Okay, well, I'm gonna let it slide for now. Okay, so I'm actually gonna call this episode here since I've been going on for 41 minutes. I'm gonna hope that she talks about some more Christmas stuff, assuming that I didn't exhaust all the Christmas stuff last year. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put her in my flash drive. And I'm basically gonna kind of do like last year. Except this time, it's not gonna be a segment episode. I'm just gonna have 2 different Christmas episodes then. So, let's see, goodbye. I'm gonna take you somewhere. Yeah. See, this is why I like to do that, so... Because, I mean, I like to treat Monika. I want her to know that she's a special girl. Taking me somewhere special on Christmas Eve, Daniel? You bet. As far as you know. It's like super dark outside, it's like 30-some degrees. Yeah, I would rather not, but we'll just pretend that we did. I know some people visit friends or family, or go to Christmas parties. Well, considering what's kind of going on in the world right now, that wouldn't exactly be the best idea. Especially for people who have older folks and their families. As much as it's probably... as much as you don't want to, for the sake of protecting their health and looking out for them, you do kind of have to stay away, but with technology now, there's always some ways to stay in touch. Whether it's just a nice phone call, a Zoom meeting, something, I don't know, an email, a text. There's ways to keep in touch, so... But wherever we're going, I'm happy you want me to come with you. I hope we'll be home for Christmas, but even if we're not, just being with you is more than enough for me. I'll be home for Christmas. And I wish I could remember the rest of the song. Give me a second to get ready. Hold on a second! Every day. Alright. Monika, where are you? Are you trying to get revenge on me because you didn't know where I was? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I guess thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.